We all know that Catalinbread does a great job of making huge, cavernous, just massively beautiful sounding reverb pedals. We all know that. It's common knowledge at this point. Well, good news, everybody. I think they've made another. Based on the description of what they told me this pedal was gonna do, I have a feeling we're getting into Ambientville here today. Ambientville here today. Ambientville. New homes in the upper atmosphere. Comfortable, walkable neighborhood living here at Ambientville. I know it's called the Sinkhole. Hopefully it lives up to everything I just teased, because I don't actually know what it sounds like yet. This is an unboxing and first impressions style video, which is one of the styles of videos that I charge companies for when I do demo videos, which this is. Did you know that? Did you know this is my job? Isn't that cool? I get to mess around with cool pedals for my job. It's awesome. So what do we have here? This, oh man. That's good art. I really, really like that. I think this is my favorite Catalinbread art in a while. It's black, it's pink, it's purple. And it's got a massive like sinkhole art thing going on. I love this art. I love this style juxtaposed against a halftone print of what looks like an eyeball. Yeah, you kind of have to get a little further away from it. Yeah, it's like a Roman statue eyeball or something like that. All right, let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. I think that's like the corniest thing I do in videos. Let's plug it in and see what it sounds like. That moment is just pure cheese. I'm gonna use my Fender American Vintage 2 Jazzmaster modified with an off-kiltertron pickup in the bridge from our friend Mel over there at Alameda Guitars. I'll have links to all that stuff down below. And of course, I'm gonna be running into the two Princetons. I feel healed by the cosmic vibrations of the two Princetons jingle. Okay, what do we have here? Here's my neck pickup. Here is my bridge pickup. Not that it matters, because we are about to get saturated in reverb, if my suspicions are correct anyways. If not, I might have to reconsider reshooting the intro. Wasn't it red when I turned? It's changing colors! Does that mean anything? I wanted to jump in without, there's not a manual in here. Sometimes as tubers, we get stuff shipped to us before there are printed materials available. Or the manuals might just all be online, which is awesome too. Feedback, mod, verb, mix, and volume. Oh, I love an independent volume knob on pretty much anything. So does that mean it's on? Does it always go back to red? It always starts on red. I'm hearing the modulation. All these knobs are down and I'm already having a good time. There there's a little splash there. All right, let's start turning stuff up. I want to hear the reverb part first. Then feedback. This is getting wild. I've been sitting here waiting for the trail to go away so I can have a clean point to edit off of. It's going forever. And mix is practically at 50. Oh man. This thing's just a whole vibe. This is a vibe machine. All right, modulation all the way up, and it's sounding spooky now. We've moved into, what's the Sam Neill movie where he's like the devil in space? Event Horizon. We're on the event horizon of the sinkhole now. Sorry for the interruption, but we just gotta have dirt in this. We gotta throw some dirt into the sinkhole. Fill it up. Let's get a little bit more under control. Jeez, this thing it comes from some other cursed dimension. I think this might be the scariest sounding reverb that I've messed with. And I don't know if I've always been like, oh, this reverb is beautiful. This reverb is angelic or spacey. But this is like a horror reverb. I'm sure it can be beautiful in a dark way. even like playing happy scale stuff over it, through it, it feels like a million undulating alien eyes, like just staring at you. They're not menacing. They're not friendly either. It's creepy. It's a creepy sounding reverb. It doesn't help that I'm playing creepy stuff. Do I need to lean into playing happy stuff to prove that it's creepy? I don't think I do. Let's keep twisting knobs. I want to go full mix. Let's isolate each thing to see what we're working with. I wonder if is that timed with some specific part of the modulation? It doesn't seem like there's any way to change it, and always starts on red. I think it just goes. I think maybe it's just a light show, or it is connected to some part of the feedback or the modulation or something. There's a John Carpenter vibe going on. I think the feedback is a chorus mix. Then mod, you would think that mod would be that chorusing sound. Oh, maybe these are controls. There are two controls for that chorus. That's wild. It's like two voices. That's where that creepy thing comes from. You've got these two crossing wave, undulating vocal choruses going on. I think that's what I'm hearing. The way it feels, like you could have told me right now that it's a stereo rig. I know that it's not, but just that crossing of sine waves, whatever's going on there is wild in room. Beautiful sounds from this reverb. Not haunted or creepy at all. That was sarcasm. It's very haunted and creepy sounding. might be a global rate knob. Yeah, so this is depth and that's rate. But like, there are waves, there's sine modulation that's like multiples clashing with each other. So noon is kind of chorusy, and then it pushes into vibrato. Interesting. Now let's introduce the reverb. Those chirps that we were hearing, every now and then there's this little like high frequency buzz out chirp that has this perfect like VHS video. This is a John Carpenter machine. Like, it's doing something for me. I like it a lot. Different parts of the frequency are gaining out in various different places. Whatever magic they're working in this, I'm very into it. I didn't mean to do that, but that's a good place to start talking again. Hello. I don't know what made the cut, but I've been sitting here just kind of jamming and having fun with this and falling into the sinkhole for probably too long. Editing Ryan is probably like, what the hell? Wake up, dude. Do something. Poke him with a stick. Fun, that really short, spooky splash of full wet reverb. I'm in a mood today. Let's get the bass 6 out. sounds like whenever I've stacked way too many delays and reverbs. Like I just went nuts. So like I did some sort of a 4-board video where there were 4 delays and 3 reverbs, and 2 of them were shimvers, and I just stacked them and stacked them and stacked them, and there was a chorus in there for some reason. And I did some sort of weird stereo thing and then split it back together, and there's too much going on, too much reverb, too many things stacked on top of each other. That's what this sounds like, and it's in one pedal. It's too much in one pedal. I like it. I'm having a very nice time with this right now. I'm vibing with it. In trouble. You build up something real big and then you try to dump out of it, and it's gonna keep going. Short sound on the bass 6. Vote for having this knob at least at noon all the time. This isn't a pedal that you get just to turn it off. Come on. Some sort of loop. apparently I'd unscrewed it. It's a massive sounding reverb. It's a freaky chorus. You can turn that reverb pretty much all the way down. And you still have some reverb left, but you've got a lot of that spooky chorus going on. Sounding like that is a pretty sound, but there's something unsettling about it. You get a lot of that chorusing when you bring that reverb down. It's, yeah, like I said, pretty but very unsettling. I mean, if you want to sound exactly like that, you want to sound like instant John Carpenter soundtrack, it's a scary reverb. That's spooky. It's other dimensional, it's otherworldly. You're going to get sucked into the sinkhole and never come out. I can't believe I've been filming over an hour. This is a relatively simple pedal with, you can dial in different sounds, but come on, it's a thing. It is its own thing. This isn't a pedal you buy and use to sound like other things. This is the Sinkhole. And it sounds like that. Do you want to sound like that? May I introduce you to the Sinkhole? It sounds like that. You can sound like that a little, or you can sound like that a lot, or you could exclusively sound like that. And I like that sound. I love the look of it. It's simple, it's easy to understand. It's like, I've said before that the, what is it called? The soft focus has become like a necessity on my boards. I use it all the time. It's just a great thing to throw on when you want to get spacey, when you want to get a big lush ambient thing going on. You don't even need to have chorus anymore with pedals like that. And pedals like this has a freaky chorus in it. Very well dialed in to do a very specific thing. I'm impressed. I like it. I want to know what you think. Tell me down in the comment section. If you don't like it, then say so. I'm not going to delete your comments. If it's funny enough, I might pin it. So yeah, huge thanks to Catalinbread for sending me another reverb that I'm probably going to have a love affair with. I'll put it right next to the soft focus and I'll build up all this redundancy of massive ambient spaced out reverbs on my board. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me a rude, nasty comment, support us on Patreon, buy a shirt if you're naked, and stay grounded. Bye, everybody.